Warranty seal been removed.
To Lance and Melissa's or to our house. Still has not had to go on.
Thermal padding. Overall, this isn't too bad, but this is going to be replaced. Yeah, these guys are drying up a decent amount. Taking a look at the damage from the inside, our Ethernet port is pretty banged up here. However, I think that can probably be bent back into shape. The HDMI port cannot though. That is quite beat up there on the inside, so that's going to be soldered out and replaced. Here's a look at our port underneath the microscope. Here's a look at the bottom of that port. This guy was pretty twisted and mangled on those pins underneath there. Here it is in the back underneath our port. I can see some hairline cracks coming off of this top left region, this pad. You can see that there is a decent amount of stress that was put on this port. Here's the other side underneath the port. From what I can tell here, this is going to be perfectly healthy after cleanup. After a little bit of cleanup, everything looks pretty good except for this one little gray patch right here. I'm pretty sure that's going to take solder and that will work its way out just fine, but we're going to go in and give it a shot, and if it doesn't, well then I guess we'll come back to that, but I think we should be able to put a new port in just fine. Brand new port. A little bit of discoloration from heat, but that's all cosmetic. The welds underneath this HDMI port, the one in the middle, it looks pretty darn close to the factory ones next to it. I bent our Ethernet port back into shape a little bit here. It looks a lot better than what it was. And then our solder fillets here on the side of our port also look good. We'll look at this underneath the microscope. Here's all of our pins underneath the port. It looks like all of these guys are connected. I'm just going to go ahead and take a probe here, and I'm just going to gently push on each and every one of these and make sure that nothing's moving here. It does look like I'm going to need to come through here and touch this up a little bit, because I have one there that's moving, a couple that are moving. Okay, so let's go ahead and hand solder these ones here on the back. Here's our port pins after hand soldering. Get the tip of this guy cleaned up a bit. There you go. And here, pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's your last one, try and get inside of it. 19 solid pins. Going to test for continuity through our port. We should get a beep whenever we've got a complete connection. Can't really see what I'm connecting to in the back, but you go from pin 1 to pin 1. It's kind of hard to find pin 1 because that little top bracket's in the way. There we go. Pin 2, 2. Pin 3, 3. Pin 4, 4. 5 to 5. 6 to 6. 7 to 7. 8 to 8. 9 to 9. 10 to 10. 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, and 19, 19. Okay, well, that looks good. Move this out of the way. We'll go ahead and take a look at the actual breakout board. I'm going to go ahead and check between pin 1 and pin 2. We should get the opposite, no beeps here. That's going to tell us that there's not any short circuit underneath the port. 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19. That should be a good HDMI port. I tried it with an actual HDMI port, not HDMI port, with actual Ethernet port for that guy, and the shield was getting in the way, so I ended up cutting it off because it was getting stuck in there, so I figured it'd be better not to have it. Getting to the insides of our fan. Overall, this isn't too bad. A little bit of dust, but we'll get all this cleaned up and we'll go in and start putting this back together. Hard drive inside the system is a Toshiba. Looks like it's a 2 terabyte drive. Pretty good sized drive for a little PlayStation 4. Taking a reading of our hard drive here. Everything looks healthy. This is your 2 terabyte that you have here, and all this looks good. I'm gonna do a quick scan over the top of it just to see how it's behaving. And I don't think we're gonna have any issues here. I'm gonna let this run for a bit. No problems here. Let's go ahead and reassemble. Here's our system after cleanup. Fan. Heatsink clear to dust. PCB after cleanup. All this looks great. Nacra NTH1 thermal paste. Reinstall 2032, and then we also replaced our thermal padding as well. We are reassembled enough to test our new port, so that's what we're going to do real quick. Give me a second, see which one of these is power. That's that one. PS4 is turning on. And obviously we're expecting a logo or something to pop up here shortly. And there we go. I'll give this a second to load in. Just going to sign on here for guest account because I just want to take a look at the optical drive here. Let's see here. See it spinning up in the top right. There we go. Don't want that to actually install, so I'll go ahead and eject it. Good to go. The other thing I wanted to take a look at here was our Ethernet cable, since that was pretty beat up. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect the LAN cable here. Just try to make use of it. We'll just test that connection. And it looks like it's happy. Okay. Warranty seal number 137679.